Okay, let's go. Hello and welcome, Marino talking one more video about PU Battlegrounds at my channel, and also with this video I'm starting new series that will be called Something Wrong. In these videos I will talk about the in-game content, maybe I will tell you just a little bit of history and explain why there is something wrong with that content and why uh, it was done in completely wrong way by developers. In this episode I will tell you what is wrong with the one and only light machine gun that we already have in game, and it is called M249. Also I will not tell you too much of history, some facts that will help you to understand what exactly is wrong. First of all, let's check out the M249 that we have in game. Here it is at the bottom, the black one, not the square, this one. The second one, we know that we can mount Trigicon SOC or any other site that we have in game on top of M249, but we do not have ability to mount any other attachment. That's a question, why we can't? Later about this. So the only way to mount a SOC, here the SOC is, only way to mount it, the correct way of mounting is the Picatinny rail. Um, because some of you can use in real life the incorrect way of mounting and take the adhesive tape. You know, this is the wrong way of mounting and we are not going to use it. The Picatinny rail is one that should be used. Also, there were adapters to mount a SOC on some older modification of weapons. One of them, it is called M416 we have in game. Also, I will talk about it in future episodes, but now back to the M249. Okay, we know that M249 has Picatinny rail, we know how it looks like, and if we check this image, oh come on, this image, over here we can see it on the top of it. I think this is the history time right now. So the manufacturing of M249 of this one was started in 1984. It was reliable and accurate, but it was too dangerous to use. The barrel was too hot, edges were too sharp. The front sight was crappy, the same as the other one, this one. It had a lot of problems, so a year later, in 1985, the manufacturing was stopped and the development of PEEP or Product Improvement Program was started. Till that time there were already like 8,000 of M249 manufactured and only 1,000 were in use. Few years later the PEEP kit was eventually developed and implemented, and after that the production was resumed. You will ask, why do we need this fucking history lesson? Ta-da! This is why. Or that's why. So the PEEP kit replaced the original steel tubular stock with the plastic stock. You can check all the changes by yourself. Ta-da! Barrel was changed, some parts were beveled or chamfered to prevent cutting of soldier hands and arms. Other changes involved the bipod, pistol grip, flash suppressor, new sights. Also over the year additional modifications were introduced, including the Picatinny rails and the ability to change these covers with the one that had the Picatinny rails. So here and here, like top, bottom and side Picatinny rails for like some other sights, for grips, and for example laser sight and flashlight. So now we know that in game we have at least not the first modification and not even the second of M249, because the second one was the Pora M249 and PARA, and if I'm correct it also had the Picatinny rail. It was released a little bit later. And now I have few questions for developers. So for unclear reasons we cannot use the bipod that each of the M249 machine guns has. It is hidden here, over there, under the barrel of a machine gun. So why we can't mount for creep or suppressor or any other muzzle modifications on it? Why the hell it has only one version of stock? Why we can't use standard magazines? A lot of why, a lot of other questions, but I think it's enough. That's all guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumb up, subscribe and stay tuned.